Hello and welcome to Revolutionary Capital TV, where you learn to take control and possession of your own mind in order to create the life you've always dreamed of. I'm David Rodriguez, and today we're going to address the fundamental and very important question: what is revolutionary capital? And it is the wealth in your mind that you're born with. That amazing power, that amazing genius and brilliance and potential that is inside of your brain when you're born is revolutionary capital. And if you think about being a child or seeing a child, how free they are, how perfect their self-expression is, how they're able to walk, how they're able to talk, this ability comes from their mind. And yet, there was no formal education, there was no formal instruction, but through observation and assimilation, they have achieved these very important goals. And as time goes on, this child goes through most likely an educational process where this freedom of mind, this freedom of soul, which they're born with, is stolen from them, whether purposefully or not, through teachers or well-meaning but misdirected families and friends. This power is drained from them, and this channel is about giving that power back to you, helping you unleash the hidden abilities that you have for this lifetime. Because my belief that you are on this planet for a specific reason, and you are here to deliver that message to the world. And it doesn't matter what profession you have or what you do currently. If you're not doing what you love, if you're not doing what inspires you, then we want to help advance that process and develop your ability to critically think, to analyze, and to take massive action. Because at the end of the day, you don't got to get it right. You just got to get it going. And for a lot of us, it's hard because we don't want to be wrong. We want to be perfect before we launch, before we start. But in the world of results, there is no perfect first time. If it's worth doing at all, well, then it's worth doing poorly in the beginning. So we're going to be talking about so many strategies and ideas and techniques, and this is proven from the people who have achieved. So make sure you subscribe and get some value here, because I'm going to be giving you some of the best tools and nuggets that I have. But first I had to define what is revolutionary capital so that all of you at home understand what I'm talking about. The revolutionary capital is this ability inside our head, inside our mind and our heart, that we can literally achieve anything. And one of the first steps is visualizing what we want. And if you cannot see it in your mind first, then you'll never be able to see it in reality. Do you think Steve Jobs, rest in peace, when he was around, that he just said, hey, let's just put some pieces together, put a screen on something, and let's just see what we can create? No, he knew very well what he was doing, and he visualized that very clearly, and then he put it into words on paper and diagrams and blueprints, and then he manifested that. And that is the same strategy and principles that you and I can manifest. But the challenge is first opening our mind to this ability to visualize. How do you feel about visualizing dreams and goals? How do you feel about envisioning what you want in your life? Do you think it's kooky, or do you think it's awesome? Do you think it's powerful? Do you think it's tremendous? Because it is the latter. And what we're going to do is go through so many various ways to help develop your and my revolutionary capital and go out and change people's lives. Go out and be the role model that the society needs. And so this is why we're having this channel. So make sure you subscribe, and I'm going to be posting videos every few days, at least 2 a week, and you're going to get great value here. So make sure you plug in, and I'll leave you with a quick story about Michelangelo. Michelangelo is one of the most renowned artists of all time, and he's known as a sculptor, an artist, a painter, everything else, and he created one of the most masterful sculptures on the planet, known as the David. And the David is a huge piece of marble, but is very thin. And so at the time, these other artists were contracted to take the work, but ended up giving it back. They couldn't do anything because this piece of marble was too narrow, too long. But Michelangelo ended up taking on the contract and actually going and sitting in front of the marble and actually looking at the marble and visualizing what he's going to do with it. After he saw it, he started to get to work on it. And then a little boy comes up to him and he says, "Excuse me, mister, what are you doing to that rock?" And he said, "There's an angel inside, and I'm setting him free." So, chip by chip, hammer and chisel, he chipped away the pieces of the marble which weren't the angel, which weren't the David. And that is very similar to how your mind and my mind operate. Little by little, we chip away what is not us. We have to return to that original freedom of mind and freedom of expression which we had as a child, which was so perfect and free, and get rid of the labels and strip those names and labels that limit us. You are truly unlimited. And we're going to go over some exciting things on this channel which are going to benefit your life. And if anything, provide some entertainment to you. But we're here to really make a difference. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my wish for you that you decide to revolutionize your mind and become the champion you were born to be. Because it is an irrefutable fact that you have all the necessary power within you right now to achieve all your goals and dreams. So let's turn it on and let's get it going. That's the show for today. Make sure you subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.